Oh, morning. It's about 7 o'clock. We've had a very, very cold night. You can see why. Just look. Everything's ice to overlook. Even Mr. Smiley Face, he's still smiling. He's just a bit cold. So yeah, 76 miles today. Hopefully my feet will warm up because I can't feel them at the minute. But yeah, I've just got a brew on, and then I'm gonna have a bite to eat, head off. Breakfast at Pateley Bridge today. And, yeah, the sun's out, looks like it's going to be a nice day, so hopefully it'll warm up soon enough. See you on the road. Right, so we're not far from the summit of this climb now, and then we'll drop down into Pateley Bridge, but look at the views. We just cycle where that road is going over the brow there. There's a car just coming down from the left. That's where we've just cycled up. So once you've gone up the steep bit, it's just constantly rolling. And then we've got this. And then we're just going to go up that steep little kicker there. Drop over the top. And hopefully down into Pateley Bridge because I'm starving. You'll be fine, love. Just remember, you control the speed. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with your brakes. You want to go in front? Just about to do the descent into Pateley Bridge. Everyone says is a dodgy one. So let's see. 2 miles long. 2 miles long, love. I think I've climbed it in the past, but I can't remember it. I'm going to film it anyway, just so anyone who watches this video, see, feel for it, and you know what to expect. It's lovely and warm in the sun today, but you're moving at speed downhill, it's very cold still. I mean, it's time of year, I suppose. We're at 8th of April today. Well, we've been blessed with some gorgeous blue skies and sunny dry days. Still got that early spring chill in the air, hasn't it? Right, so here we go, 16%. That sign's just claimed. Not crazy steep, I think it's just long. Not a bit steep. Not like, look at that cloud, that's where we're going. Bit of downhill there. 1600 feet of climbing today, about 12 miles. Fully loaded. Not fun. Here's the steepest section, look, 16%, we've just gone down to 14. Well, this is steep here. I have definitely climbed up it before. I think it's one of the other 100 greatest climbs. there, she's not far behind. I'm terrified about this all morning. There we go, that wasn't too bad actually. Right, we're just at Brimham Rocks and just finished that way, the last bit of steep climbing for the ride. I think there's still a little bit, but we just had a couple of 18%ers back there. So we stopped at Pateley Bridge and an awesome full English breakfast, beautiful. I put a picture up of the cafe, really lovely staff, amazing food. Very much needed today, and then straight into a massive climb. There's the view, look. Looking across. I think we're going somewhere over that way. So yeah, predominantly downhill, and then we've got about 40 miles of flat to get through York and out to tonight's glamping pod. About I don't know, 8 or 9 miles south of Ripon, now in the flatlands, nice and warm. Wind's picked up a touch but nothing major, and yeah, look at that. About 48 miles in today, and we're just passing RAF Linton on Ouse, northwest of York. I think we're about 8 or 9 miles from York. Yeah, there's a runway. Pretty decent runway for such a small unit. Right, so about 70 miles in, we've only got about 5 or 6 left to us glamping pod tonight. But we're south of York now. So getting through York Centre was pretty easy. South of York, probably the busiest of the entire route. There is bike paths on some of it, but some of it you do have to go on busy roads. So we got through York, stopped at Halfords to buy at least some new pedals because one of ours were falling off. Morrison's as well, which is right en route. Stocked up for tonight and tomorrow, and now we're just heading down past Stamford Bridge. Right, we've just jumped on an old railway line coming into Stamford Bridge. Look at that. cracking. Two old platforms, an engine shed I assume, and station building. Awesome. Haven't really got time to stop. But yeah, how cool is that? Oh, right, that's the end of day 2. 76 and a bit miles. Whew. That last stretch after York was quite exposed in the wind, and it weren't crazy strong winds, but it was enough when you've done 70 miles to be tired. Yeah, look at this cracking site. Yapham Farm camping and glamping. Campsites there. Glamping pods are here, look, that's ours. Yeah, it's lovely, lovely and warm. It's got a heater tonight, so I don't care if it's cold. So we've got a bit of scram which we're going to sort out. Cup of tea, and we're done. So today we did 76 miles, 3,500 feet of climbing. 3,000 of that were in the first 30 miles. Once you get out to sort of Ripon, climbing pretty much stops, and it's all flat then, but it's not necessarily easy. We did 500 feet of climbing in the last 46 miles. But if you've never done that, you're not getting out of the saddle. So you're just constantly on the pedal, sat in the saddle all day. It does get quite tiring. But we're here, we've got some food, and I'll see you in the morning. Day 3, 42 miles out to Bridlington. Happy days.